got Spiderman with his cheeks out on the roof. My God, man. There could be children watching this, Spidey. You gotta take it easy. We gotta get out of here. We gotta get Spider-Man on the course here. I think what we're gonna do is floor it right down this pit road and send it up the van stack just to see, like we're swinging through New York City, up through the Atlanta air, and down pit road we'll continue to go, starting this run off right. See if we can get down this ramp path here without scaring the crew members too bad. All the pit road playground of pandemonium. We've got 12 different trucks ready to let it eat out there for freestyle, and we're gonna show it to you like we've never had before. We're doing things a little bit differently today, and we're gonna see how it goes. We're gonna try something here, so sit back, relax, and enjoy the carnage as we are getting into this thing, starting off with the Bakugan Dragonoid. We'll have 2 minutes and 30 seconds to run this thing into the ground from the time we hit our first obstacle. And hopefully we don't ding it up too bad, because this particular truck I think looks really awesome. I am not too familiar with the Bakugan source material or anything, but it does look sick. And I do like that it's basically a sponsorship deal between Monster Jam and the people that make their toys. That's just kind of cool to me for whatever reason. As we are hitting our first few jumps of the day, and we've got a big old obstacle coming up right here to start us off. Up with the big tractor trailer that I put there on the front stretch, right in front of the fans. Not sure that would get past the safety regulations in real life, some more. Big Air is up there, but of course we don't have to worry about things like health and safety in BeamNG. That is one of the saving graces of our ability to just go insane out here on the track. We've got a big old chance to turn around here. Shout out to the camera path editor, allowing us to see beautiful shots of us climbing over things like that bus. Because I think every single game should have something like this. It is a little tough to learn at first, as you will see. I'm not the best at it as this video starts. We get some nice sky wheelie action right there. I'm gonna hold on to it a little bit, but the more you use that camera path editor, the better I have gotten at it. So that will progress a little bit as we go on in this video. We take a wing off over the van stack. We're gonna be flying a little bit sideways now. This dragon is gonna look like the one that gets captured in Whiterun and Skyrim on this box truck as we get chained up. And not too pleased about it, we're gonna take our anger out on the camper. We're tearing it up. It has grabbed on. We're gonna have to be freed from this, aren't we? And I did operate on somewhat of an honor system where if the truck got stuck, I paused the timer, reset the truck, and allowed to continue. So let's get right back to it. You gotta get your revenge on this obstacle here, and it's gonna bite us again. We're going right back over on the lid. Bending our unicorn horn there at the front, and the whole body's coming off, and we're gonna shred it underneath the tire. Oh no, that beautiful. What are they made out of? Like, I think now they're making out of like styrofoam and stuff. They're making them out of weird stuff now. I don't even know. Fiberglass is a thing of the past, apparently. Maybe not. Maybe I'm going crazy, but we are gonna make the suspension a thing of the past. It was a landing like that, and it is indeed in shambles now, but that won't stop us from taking down another van stack. And let's get this thing over some crush cars as well. Why not dance it over top of them with a cockeyed rear suspension that's not doing anybody any favors. And as time is winding down here, we gotta end this big with a skewered backflip. But that's simply not enough. How about we go for a little cross thread over some crush cars? It's gonna send us into a bicycle. Not that easy to control. We'll give the fans another close look at this body with a backflip to boot. We're gonna rip that front end off the face. Removed from the dragon. All that remains is the tail. And the Dovahkiin, I think, is reigns supreme. I don't know much about dragon lore, but I think this one has been slain. Wow, about another beautiful truck up next. We've got Titan, the classic C10 body, hailing from the independent scene of California. This truck has quietly been one of my favorites over the last 10 years, as we're about to air it out big time over the van and get that hard landing right on the pit road. That cannot be a good one for the Spiders. We got to get over all the scaffolding and everything to get a shot of what's next, like this big old bus jump. You get about a extra bus high over that jump and ride it out into a wheelie as well. Not too bad here. We're really carrying that thing. There you go. And we're going to send it right into another jump, and that's going to come down hard on the rear suspension. There's going to be somebody in a suspension shop somewhere making a boatload of money when this event is over. I can promise you that. There's another bus. It's a pack on the buses here today. And shout out, as we always have to all those kind of old school crush obstacles. Those were always my favorites. The crazy bus stacks, tractor trailer stacks, you name it. Usually at the World Finals, they bring out the really big stuff, especially in the late 2000s, early 2010s. They would get really crazy at the World Finals, and they started to back it down as they probably needed to. But we're backing down this 540 cubic inch engine to get us over some crush cars with the greatest of ease. And we're going to take the van stack as well and slam that thing down. And why not just keep running the table? We'll just go from end to end on this thing. We have to. We'll glancing below the top of that bus, crunch it back down, because the way that this replay system works, we have to pretty much reset the track after each run, or else the game starts bugging, and we can't be having that, as we have some more big air on our hands and some more hard landings as we're continuing to just run through this course from side to side, slapping that thing down hard on the nose and kicking it up. And that will conclude our running of the course. We'll flip it around, Jimmy, do the signs here and set up for this van stack. Get a nice second helping of it, because that's already nice and slammed down from earlier. We'll go ahead and visit these crush cars as well. Dance over top of them. Doing the mamba on top of these crush cars. How about a little backflip? And a beautiful landing. Not the most beautiful shift into reverse, but it will do it. That'll get us lined up over these crush cars for another slap wheelie here at Slap Wheelie Central. This is Slap Wheelie Motor Speedway is what I would call this place. They're about to dig it up anyway. This is the last look at Land Motor Speedway, so we better send it out with a bang over this tractor trailer. Come down hard. We're gonna rip this place up and probably rip its heart out, knowing how NASCAR does repaves these days, but whatever, we gotta send it. This one's for you, Atlanta. Up in the air. This is huge, Aaron. Down on the spine, it's dust. And we just broke every inch of this truck. I think the front and the rear suspension are both smashed to pieces and conveniently timed. I think that will pretty much end the run here for Titan as it winds up like it did in that World Finals video where it didn't even try to make the corner qualifying. How on brand? Well, with our next truck, we're switching gears a little bit. We're going to be paying tribute, as I'm sure most of you know. We've got the Gunslinger here, one of the classics of Monster Jam, and its legendary owner and operator, Scott Hartsock, sadly recently passed away. He was an absolute legend in the monster trucking scene, and he will be greatly missed today. We are going to try and do him proud, first of all, by sending it into some mega air right off the bat, into a nosedive, and then pulling it up over the next jump to save it. That was kind of nice. We're going to try to honor the man here with a nice run. We already got some big air. I remember him sending it over a World Finals main jump. I don't remember if it was 2 or 3, but man, did he ever destroy the truck. And that just shows how far these things have come as far as the developmental standpoint, because they used to get trashed quite easily, and now they can take a beating. And we're going to give this thing a little beating over these jumps. We're going to unlock that Mega Powers engine, unleash its true potential, and send it right into the bus and into a nosedive that we can save and turn this thing around here up on this pavement, making us tripod and try to turn around and hit this parallel jump and send it back the other way. Now this truck looks exactly like how I remember it as a child, with that lower front bumper bar knocked off. I guess that's kind of an element of realism right there, and I kind of like that we were able to replicate that organically. As we're going to send it up the Hail Mary crush car into the semi-trailer, and that just did not work. We're up on our roof. Can we pull it back? Can we save it? Our hood is coming loose. We lost the hood, but we cannot lose the truck. Can we dance on 2 wheels and bring it back? Of course we can. We're slinging guns, we're slinging dirt, we're slinging this thing through the air. We cannot be stopped. And we're doing it for the man. We gotta do this. This is the 3rd truck for Dale. And this is for Scotty Hartsock. We are locked, cocked, ready to rock. We're cross-threading. Come on, we have got all of the powers on our side. Sideways over the crush cars. Oh, no, I've got a terrible idea. Do you have it too? Let's go for this camper. Up through it clean, and it didn't even grab onto us. Oh, that was the best camper hit I think we've ever had. And we get kicked up on our nose. Oh, we get front flipped, and we drive out of it. How in the world? We're hitting tricks we didn't even mean to hit. And we're getting bounces, big old bounces up on 2 wheels. Let's sling this thing around. We've got to cap this run off in a big, big way, because it is coming to a close here. We have hit some monster jumps. Why not one last one? It's going to land us hard on the nose, and we're going to pull it back still into a wheelie. Into a wheelie. Who cares that we just destroyed the front suspension? Throw it up the bus. Just throw it at the bus. Throw it at anything in front of you, like this backflip ramp. And it's still landing on the wheels. This truck, it was just meant to finish on all 4. That was a hell of a run. I like to think we did the gunslinger proud.